Okay, so there's certain things that you're going to need to build a custom report for. Understanding that VIN is currently switching people over to a new reporting dashboard. However, we can't wait for their developers, so we need to be able to access the information that we need to report now. So, for example, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to show you how easy it is to build a custom report. The steps are super easy. From there, it's just figuring out where each piece of data lives in the table. Let me show you. So, we're going to go to Reports, and we're going to go to Legacy Custom Reporting. It's under the Inventory tab. It's just where it lives. So, we come here to Custom Reports. We're building an appointment confirmation report. So that's going to live under, see how we have all these? These are the tables. We have an inventory table, dealer summary table, summary by user, showroom summary, lead summary, showroom visits, traffic log, sales appointments. That's probably where the data lives that we need to build the appointment confirmation report. So click that table. And once we're inside of here, you're going to see that there's already some reports built. I do recommend to anybody just learning about custom reporting, make sure to check out all the reports that are in here. And a lot of times you can copy one report, tweak a few things, and save it as a new report. This particular store that we're in does already have a confirmation report built, but we're going to build it from scratch. So we're going to say, create new report. So right now we're just going to call it Training 1. Okay, so here we have 5 tabs, right? First of all, user versus dealer. Do you want to be the only person that's able to access this report, or do you want others to be able to access this report? I would think pretty much anybody who can get to your reporting, which is going to be your management level people. If you're going to build a custom report, you probably want them to be able to see it. So change that over to dealer. Or at least remember when you're talking about the awesome report you built and all the data, when they say, oh, wait a second, I can't see it, you probably didn't check that bubble, and go back and recheck that bubble. All right, so here we are going to pick the information that we want to have. We will go ahead, and I do recommend picking the dealer name. Now, you'll notice, there's a lot of stuff in here. It can be kind of hard to find things. So I'm not pulling anything for financing. I'm going to hit this little arrow. It's going to put it down. Okay, main fields. These are some of the things that I'm going to want to have on my report. Well, most certainly I want to know who it was confirmed by. Assigned to, I'm not really worried about that right now. But I do want to know, yes, that the appointment was confirmed. And I want to know who created the appointment. So let's see here. And the appointment was created when, let's see here, is there a date for us? Appointment created. We have that. And so we're going to go down. The total we want appointment set time. Start time, here we go. So we know when it was created. And then, okay, so start time. Created by, appointment confirmed, confirmed by, let's make sure, yeah, we got that one. And then the customer last name, it appears, is what we want next. So last name, first name, and the status of the appointment. So we're going to put that in here. Now I want to show you one thing really quickly, because whatever order these columns are when you drag the fields in, that's the order it's going to be on your report, and you might not want it. Like, you might find fields out of order. So just get your fields over as you see them when you're going down. But what you want to do then is move them into the order that you want them. Like, oh, and one thing I forgot to throw in here is the dealer name field. If you are building this report for a group and they want to be able to have an enterprise roll-up, you need to throw in the dealer name. Let's see here, or the dealer ID. Let's see. I thought they had a field that said name. No, we'll use the ID for the purposes of this training. I believe there's name. Look in the list a little bit further. Modified fields. Yeah, here we go. There it is. Let's move this out and bring in dealer name. Okay, perfect. It was all the way at the bottom. So now we want to put these in an order. I want to move dealer name up to the top of the list because if I'm going to group by stores, that's the first thing I want to see on the page. Then we're going to say our start time. Oh, went one too far. You notice here we have up and down buttons, so we're going to just move it down. And then we're going to do created by, because that's what I want to see next. Was my appointment confirmed? So I'm going to move that one up. And confirm by full name. Perfect. Last name, first name, status. Okay, wonderful. The next thing I need to do is if I'm going to do any filters other than a date filter, which I'm not, grouping. So if you are doing it for a group, of course, the first thing you want to group by is that dealer name. So do dealer name. And the next thing we want to group by, we want to see day by day, right? You want to be able to see what appointments were confirmed each day. So the next thing we're going to group by is the day, start time, right here. So that's going to group today's appointments, were they confirmed? Tomorrow's appointments, were they confirmed? So from there, we're going to hit save. And that will then put the report into the system. And you can modify the report. When you're first learning to build custom reports, I encourage you to get in there and play with them. This is for a specific purpose, and I know you've got to get this data for part of the metrics for the dealers. But to get yourself familiarized with the CRM and other data, go in later and play. Add fields, move fields. Just copy some reports over and tweak them. It's always faster. You don't need to recreate the wheel every single time. You just need to make it spin faster. So use what you've got. If you have any questions, follow up with the team.